This is a review on the Gopher Hawk. Yeah, we got one. Okay, YouTube, the Barnyard Wizards are back with another very exciting review for you. Today, we have the Gopher Hawk, and we are going to war. What is the Gopher Hawk? It's a trap that catches gophers. Duh. Today, we're going to bring you through how it works, how you set it up. Does it work? Let's get started. All right. How does it work? Well, here's your probe. Here's your trap. You first start by taking your probe, finding a hole. You find the hole. You take the probe, you separate it. There's an internal and an external probe. All right. You use this internal probe to stick into the ground around the hole until you find an actual mole tunnel. That's right, folks. We are looking for mole tunnels. After we find the mole tunnel, we take the internal probe, insert it back into the external probe, and we use the external probe now to locate that hole we just found the tunnel with and dig a hole. Okay, we're digging a hole for the actual trap now. Once that hole is dug, we put that down, we move to the trap. There it is in all its glory. It's a beautiful thing. All right, once we have that hole dug, we take the actual trap, we take it vertical, we find the hole, we put this end down into the hole. This end here goes down in the hole, and we pull up and we lock it. So this is a set trap right now. And imagine it's down in the hole. This end down here is down in the tunnel. There's openings there for the varmint to run inside and to hit the trigger, which is that little piece dangling in the middle there. Once the gopher runs along and touches it, la 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 la, ah! You got a gopher. He's not moving. All right, let's take this bad boy out in the field and see if it can catch some gophers. Let's go. All right, so I found there's a strategy to this. We're in the back part of my property right now. You can see the discoloration of some holes as compared to the others. You can see obviously the darker ones are the more fresher holes dug. The other ones have been around for a while. So what I like to do, now that I see a fresh one here, we're going to go after that one. But if you've got a bunch of just old holes and you can't really tell, use a rake them down. You get them down to ground level, you can see which ones pop up new pretty quickly, and you can target them that way. I was mentioning earlier how gophers destroy your property. Look at all these gopher holes. This is war. We're going to see how many we can get over the next couple of days. All right, everybody. We have located a gopher hole. So what are we doing? We're using the probe to probe around the hole to find the tunnel. Should be pretty clear where there's a tunnel. Whoa. See right there, I would say there's a tunnel. So, insert the probe. There we go. Pull out. Insert and pull up. Remember, it's important to pull up so you don't bend the trap at the bottom. Now we wait. All right, so as you can see, I placed the trap there. And earlier, I had mentioned that, these moles really do a number on your property. They damage it. And I want everybody out there to understand that I'm not harming animals. I'm not into harming animals. It's not my thing. But look at what these animals have done to my property. Looks like the moon. It looks like the moon. Craters everywhere. My donkey trips over these holes. Jojo, the mini horse, spraining her ankle. All right, everybody. We're just a few hours after we set this trap. As you can see, the yellow is showing. That means we got something. Let's see what we got. I like to pull on the spring when we pull it out so that we can make sure that what we get comes out. Oh, look at that big guy. Look at that big guy. What do you think, Donkey? What do you think? Gopher Hawk. Yeah. All right, so let's summarize what happened here. In 48 hours, I went to war with these moles, gophers, whatever you want to call them. I don't even know. Don't even care. Over that 48 hours, I caught 4 moles. Pretty sure I decimated the population out back. We'll know soon enough. That 48 hours, that was me carrying on my normal activities. I wasn't like sitting in a blind waiting there for gophers to set off the Gopher Hawk. It was not like that. I would set the trap, go drink a beer, hang out, go back to the trap a little bit later, see it was tripped, and reset it. I'd let it sit all night. What I'm getting at here is if I was constantly actively watching this thing, I could probably, the sky's the limit. I could really trap a lot of varmints with this tool. Speaking of that, like I have in the past, I've had this for over 6 months, probably like 9 months now. And when I first got this, I couldn't catch anything. And what I concluded was that just the conditions were not right here in South Texas. It was really difficult to probe and find a tunnel and actually dig down to that tunnel with this sandy earth. This earth is so sandy, it just makes it really, really, really difficult. So I was really unsuccessful. I wasn't catching anything. And then one day, all of a sudden, massive rain, and I don't know what it was. The rain disrupted these little bastards, and they just started digging holes everywhere and just destroying. So I decided to try again because I was pretty fed up with the Gopher Hawk at that time. Just couldn't get it to work. And lo and behold, I started probing, and then it was just night and day, the ability to find this tunnel. Found the tunnel, no problem, and it started going off 15, 20 minutes, like right after I set it. And then I just set up shop. I just put a chair out there, and I just started watching this thing work. One after another, I caught 5 of them in like 3 hours, 2 hours, whatever it was, just destroying left and right. War, absolute war. So you know what? It takes some practice. The conditions got to be good. But it's realizing that. It's noticing that, realizing it, adjusting, and then trying it and trying it and trying it again. And sooner or later you get a knack for it. This thing speaks for itself, right? I caught a lot of varmints with it over the past 9 months. It's very well built. It's very important to pull up when you're setting the trap and do not push down. They say that all over the place.
If you do, you'll bend the end of it and then you're done. I think you can buy replacements for it. I haven't had to do that because I followed directions. Follow the directions, this thing will last. I mean, it's a well-built, well thought out, very smart trap. That works. Most importantly, it works. Anyways, everybody, I hope you enjoy this. Hope you found it informative. Stick around for more entertaining videos from the Barnyard Wizard. Thank you. God bless.